Welcome back to Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. So, now we've cleared that sandstorm, so I'm sure that's gonna play into something, obviously, at some point.
Such is fate.
Nope. Stay the fuck away from me. That sounds like it could be useful for something. A letter sealed with the very blood of the leader of the Dead Dunes banded gang. Yeah, seems like I'm definitely gonna need that for something. Maybe even to advance plot.
light of your soul is mine. Time to sleep. Better get ready for the next fight.
The Pilgrim's Crux reacts to the door. I guess so. Yep. It can be a handful to deal with 5 of these at once. That's for damn sure. They're probably inevitably gonna make me use up the potion.
Time you met your maker. Sleep. Now. Now you know who is stronger.
Well, this is interesting.
Hope, can you tell me anything about this?
Let me see. Well, I can tell you with certainty that it's old. That's obvious enough. Yet it's made with advanced technology. Its purpose is a complete mystery. It doesn't appear to operate independently. It must need other parts in order to work.
Very interesting. Aha! He thought.
You're so eager to die. Okay, let's do this. You're so eager to die. You're so eager to die.
Definitely need to go and buy some more potions. Ignore that. Alright, well... Oh shit, these things are just... they're all over the place.
play.
I need to be using magic more often. I probably have better luck staggering things if I used it a little more often.
I won't go easy on you.
I don't want to use Thundaga on them because they're resistant to that.
Your soul is my plunder. Keep up if you can. I won't go easy on you.
I'm fucking shit up. I'm sorry.
I won't go easy on you. Okay, let's do this. Thanks for waiting. You're so eager to die. The light of your soul is mine.
Fuck.
You're so eager to die. Okay, let's do this. Thanks for waiting. Time you met your maker. You can't beat me. Another victory.
Oh shit. I went the wrong way like a fool.
I'm no thief. Okay, let's do this. I'm hurting.
And there's this bug flying around in front of my TV, and it's really aggravating me. I fucking got him. Hell yeah.
What's your most valuable treasure? Your soul is my plunder. I won't go easy on you. You're so eager to die. Time you met your maker. Time you met your maker. Time to mix it up. Time you met your maker. Okay, let's do this.
Dead man's teeth. Yeah, this day is almost over. Yeah, the skeletons didn't want to come out to play till after I picked up their... Oh, fuck. After I picked up their treasure. Hopefully there's a shop somewhere in this area. That's what I'm banking on, because I would like to get some more high potions. Handy hunting tip. Spotted near the sandstorm by the lighthouse, a mysterious beast. Spotted near the ocean, multiple lizards. Senior advisor Adonis.
The bandit settlement is just over there. You've had to take quite the long way around, haven't you? If it weren't for that sandstorm, you would have been here in no time.
Damn it, that missed. Fuck me.
What's your most valuable treasure? Your soul is my plunder.
Thomas's Sands.
You're nearly to the settlement now. I'm sure that you're looking forward to a bit of rest. But I wouldn't let your guard down if I were you. I would guess that everyone living there is part of the bandit gang.
So don't be surprised if I wake up at knife point, is that it? Fine by me. It'd give me an excuse to beat some information out of them.
You'd use yourself as bait? Just for that? I guess that's just like you. But don't let yourself get hurt, okay?
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I need... Awesome. Because I kept seeing the exclamation marks above them far away. And finally I got wise enough to be like, you know, there's probably something to that. And I slashed it.
An hour before you will be transported to the Ark.
Not a single gill less, you hear? I don't barter. You got that? Hey, what's with the sourpuss? You don't have a complaint about my fine assortment now, do you?
It's good enough, I suppose.
Go on! I don't need some uppity tourist making demands. Go somewhere else if you don't like my wares. Go on, get!
If you insist, I will. You're not the only merchant around.
That's where you're wrong, Missy. Far as I know, this is the only shop in the desert. There was one other fella, but he couldn't cut it. Lost all his drive to sell out here. When that happens, well, that's the same as death to a salesman.
So? What made him give up?
Damn fool. He bet his dreams on the desert, that's what. Poor old Ramon. He thought he'd make a real name for himself out here, selling to adventurers. But in the end, he lost sight of his dream and his business.
Sounds good for you, though he doesn't seem like he was much of a rival anyway.
Shut it! You don't know the first thing about him.
Didn't mean to offend you. What's there to get so worked up about anyway?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. It's just like you say. He was nothing at all. It's not like he'd ever been a threat to my business anyway. No, not Ramon. I'm done talking about him. If you want to know more, ask him yourself. You'll find him near that old camp in the giant sandbox.
He was a pretty strange guy, wasn't he? But if he's really the only merchant around like he says, then I guess you'll have to count on him for help. Unless, of course, you want to find out for yourself about that Ramon fellow.
Did I already make contact with him? Maybe it was the guy sleeping that I couldn't talk to.
Did you see Ramon? The face of a fool who's lost all his dreams is quite the sight, let me tell you. If you're not gonna buy, get out of here.
I've been surveying the desert all these long years. But I have been completely flummoxed by those cursed tablets. I've been surveying the desert all these... But I...
She had an accent like Fang and Vanille. I think that's the first NPC I've come across to have their shared Pulse accent. Totally not Australian. Pulse accent. And the
There's really not much time left until you need to return to the Ark.
yeah, you're right, Hope. I need to stop fucking around here. But yeah, in this game's world, I'm just guessing, going along with that, people with that accent are originally from Pulse.
Unusual to see a traveler around these parts. This is Ruffian, the only settlement in the desert. It used to be a real town once, but most people have gone and given up on the bandit life. We're all that's left. You're not the typical tourist. What could be worth coming out here for? There's only bandits around this place. We control the whole settlement, and you won't find much welcome if we don't feel like giving it. The last oasis you'll find before heading into that cursed desert. It ain't much now, though. There are some rough fellows here. An outsider might do better to just stay away. If you insist on seeing the ruins, though, you'll be needing our boss's permission. You're not the typical tourist. What could be worth coming out here? There's only bandits around this place.
The buildings here are ancient structures from another age. I don't know whether to call this a town or a fortress, but it's definitely unique.
I'd say definitely criminal is closer. At least there's not much of a dress code, other than looking like a thief.
Where'd you come from? You're not one of those sneaks from the Order, are you?
Well, would it really matter if I were?
No. I'm not gonna tell you a thing either way, so you might as well move on.
Guess I should have known better than to ask some lowly grunt. You're no help to me. Where's the boss?
If you think you're gonna get to meet our boss, you'd better learn to ask nicely.
Did I hurt your feelings? Excuse me, but would you do me the great honor of showing me the way to your boss? Please.
I don't have no help to spare for strangers. Find the boss yourself. If it's our secrets you're after, you'll have to become one of us first. You'll have to pass a trial if you want to get into our gang. Go talk to Adonis on the base, if you're that interested. You think mighty well of yourself if you think our boss would bother meeting a stranger. If it's our secrets you're after, you'll have to become one of us. You'll have to pass a trial.
Why, hello. Looks like it's your first time to our humble home. Welcome. Do you need a guide?
That's exactly what I need. That and some answers to a few questions I have.
A woman who knows what she wants. Fire away and I'll do my best.
Rumor has it that you bandits might be able to tell me about the Holy Clavis.
So you know who we are. From what I can tell, you don't look like one of those order lackeys, so what possible use could you have for the Clavis?
Why should I have to tell you that?
You shouldn't, and you don't. You're not one of us, so you can do whatever you want, but I won't be telling you nothing. If you want to know what we know about the Clavis, you'll just have to join our gang, Monoculus. Have you ever wanted to be a bandit? Now's your chance. Not that we let just anyone join us. But we'll at least let you try out. If you don't like that, then I think you know where the exit is. And that's all I've got to say about this. Name's Adonis, by the way. If you want to attempt the trial, just say the word. I'll explain everything you need to know.
If you want to find the Holy Clavis, it looks like there might not be much choice but joining up. I suggest talking to Adonis and finding out what his trial entails. The bandits of this desert have been exploring the ruins for many years. They know what's in there better than anyone.
Well, I'll probably never get to hear the rest of that dialogue from Hope. And yeah, obviously I will talk to Adonis, but I guess I'll explore the rest of this little settlement before doing so, and starting whatever trial I have to go through. But yeah, that's the end of the 9th day? Damn, we're really getting closer to the end.
There you are. Welcome home. What's wrong?
Nothing, just things on my mind. Don't worry about it.
I can't help but worry. We're finally getting the chance to talk, but you don't seem happy. It's like you don't even know how to smile anymore.
Right now, this is the best I can do. Not that I was ever good at it.
It's okay. I can make you smile again. You just have to go back to the days when the future still looked bright.
When was that?
Back before we made all those mistakes. Before we started messing around with gods and Fal'Cie. We thought it was our destiny to fight for the world and the future. But all those battles, all those struggles, they didn't mean anything in the end.
Was it all a mistake? Even the journey you went on with Noel?
Well, what else would you call it? We risked everything, but in the end, we couldn't save the future, and I died. If that's not a mistake, what is? That's why I have to get rid of it. Throw it all away. It didn't mean a thing. It's done and gone. No regrets, just a clean slate. We're going to have a new world, and you and I will be just like we used to be way back when.
Listen, Sarah. Let me say this. If that journey was a mistake, I'm the one who has to bear the blame. Because I sent you. It's me who has to pay the price. All you did was try your best. There's nothing wrong with that. It didn't turn out like I'd hoped, but it wasn't a mistake. You tried to do something that was good and right. You must never throw that away.
Maybe. But I I don't want to remember it again. I just want to forget it all.
Right. When she said that, I didn't believe her. She'd always been able to accept hardship, fight through it, and be stronger for it. Lumina's words came back to me. She said the only fake I know is Sarah. No, that couldn't be right. The problem was in me, making me doubt her. But it was no good. The terrible thought had formed in my mind. The seed was planted. What if this Sarah was fake? And my memories of her too. Give us a reprieve so that I can save more souls. It's a new seed of time.
Nice work, Light.
So that's the first time it's grown one of those. Well, if it takes me the same amount of time for the second one to grow out, it'll never happen. Because it took me all the 9 days to do that. Because I'm guessing what makes them grow is just like the number of souls you've saved.
What exactly was that white chocobo story? Light, you said you knew him? Did you call him Odin?
It was Yule who told me. I knew there was something about that chocobo from the moment I first met him. Turns out Odin was reincarnated as the Angel of Valhalla just to help me again.
Reincarnation? I wonder, can creatures with souls choose to be reborn? Can they choose when and where? Or is it all up to fate?
Odin finding me was no coincidence, and I believe Sarah will be reborn and that we'll meet again when she is. Even if I can't see her now or talk to her, I know she wants to see me again. She has to. I saw her again. My sister. It looks like God might keep his promise and bring my sister back. She'll be a new Sarah.
New? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that when he resurrects Sarah, it will be a different person? Like, a fake?
No, that's not it at all. I just mean, if she's going to be born again, she'll be a new version of her old self.
I don't think you're being straight with me, are you? You don't think the Sarah you met is the real thing, do you?
You think that there's something missing. It's all right. You don't have to say anything. The truth is plain enough to see. Since I came here, I haven't been good at reading people, but I've been practicing on you. But don't worry, I'm on your side. Yours and Sarah's. You know that, right? You only agreed to become the savior because it was your only chance to save Sarah. And that means God has a hold on you. But if the Sarah he's showing you isn't real, then that control he has disappears. He has no hostage.
I saw her again. It looks...
You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Are you all right? Light, do you understand your role now? The more souls you...
Alright, back at it.
The desert's safer at night than during the day. Take it easy while the sun's high. Welcome! Come on in and take a load off. Well, that's a shame. Next time, then.
Morning, all you bottom feeders of the monopoly.
So you're the new seed hunter, huh? The job isn't easy, let me tell you. I've warned you. But, seeing you're out here in the land of outlaws and bandits, I'm guessing you can hold your own. Once you've got your hands on some soul seeds, track one of us down. We pay good money for them, don't you worry. And then we sell them to rich folks to make a huge profit. It's win-win. Looks like you had yourself a successful hunt. Nice job out there. Here you go. Only the 4 of us are interested in buying soul seeds. You can tell who we are by our fancy little hats. If you want seeds, head over to the Chaos and start hunting. Only the 4 of us are interested.
So, what do you have? You better come again!
It appears that you aren't one of those secutors from the Order. The secutors are the greatest rivals that this gang has. Not that either side is particularly close to getting the Holy Clavis anytime soon. They'll never get it if they can't get that door unsealed. That seal has been unbreakable for centuries. It's gonna take the power of someone very special to undo it. The so-called Chosen One of legend. The majority of people gave up on finding the Clavis and quit the bandit life for good. This place used to be fairly bustling with life. The boss of this gang is a woman. She hasn't left the base in some time, and she doesn't meet with anyone either. I'm actually a professor. I stay here to do my research. I may look like a bandit, but if you think I'm one of the gang, that's where you'd be wrong. That seal has been on...
What's this? A tourist, eh? If you really want to get any of us to talk, you better go see Adonis first. This settlement here is the headquarters of the bandit gang called Monoculus. It's seen better days, though. You've come to find that Clavis, have you? Well, you'd better learn the rules of the gang first. We won't help anyone we don't trust. If you expect to get anything out of us, you'd better go talk to Adonis in the base. Adonis is the number 2 in our gang. If you want to meet the number 1, the boss that is, you'll have to go through him. What's this? A tourist, eh?
That kid just gives you the creeps. You know what I mean? He first came here to the desert with his folks. The weird words he spouts are apparently some kind of code from the ruins. Malo Fee? That's all the kid says. It makes no sense, even as a joke. That's just the kind of place this desert is, though. No one cares if you're speaking tongues or gospel here. That kid just gives you the creeps, you know?
Forget Fee's idiot bandits and forget fair treasure.
What are you doing?
Nothing much, just gilling my sputs for hall to ear. Dutter do Ewing, wum-ass.
Hope, can you interpret this for me?
It seems to me like it's some kind of code or cipher, but I don't have enough data yet to break it.
Can't you speak normally?
Show knit. Of course I can. Look, I don't have any info about any treasure if that's what you're looking for. I've got no interest in it. Buffad to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here unless they're after treasure. So, what's your story?
Meave be Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the case, what's the point in having dreams or working hard?
So sitting around waiting for the end was the best idea you could come up with. Nice way to spend your last days.
Well, yeah, it's boring, but nothing I do now makes any sort of difference anyway, so why bother? No matter how much I might unravel mysteries of the past, none of these bandits care. They don't even listen to my findings. Trowan even nice to understand.
I get that it's hard to stay motivated when no one appreciates what you do.
I'd say so. If you get it, why are you giving me a hard time? Just leave me alone. I'm done with all of it. I ditched all my equipment in the desert. If you find any of my old things, they're yours. Take them away with you.
I think I may just do that. They deserve better than getting tossed aside by some sulking, spoiled kid.
Fake them, 10.
It's a big desert, you know. Do you really expect to find his things out there in the middle of nowhere?
I'd better be able to. After running my mouth like that.
Oh, by the way, I had subtitles on, so I could definitely understand what he was saying when he was speaking in his code. A false Sarah. A vision of Sarah appeared to Lightning as a reward for playing the part of Savior. She looked like Sarah in every way, and yet Lightning knew there was no real soul in the thing that wore her sister's face. It was a hollow imitation, made by a god who cannot see into human hearts. The more she spoke with the puppet, the more fixed her suspicions became. If God cannot fulfill his promise to bring Sarah back to her, then the Savior will have lost her only reason to obey his whims. Yet Lightning cannot find Sarah's lost soul on her own. Even as her doubts grow, she cannot yet cut her ties with the God she has sworn to. Random thought a little bit, but I wonder if they're ever going to mention Lightning's real name again. It got mentioned once, kind of sporadically, in 13, and no one really acknowledged it. We haven't heard it again. Lightning's real name, Claire. So really this is just kind of acknowledging that basically it's not even a question anymore. Like, these images of Sarah are not really Sarah. These brief meetings with her. Just because they're not real doesn't mean that Benefel's is not gonna make Sarah real in the end, when Lightning finishes her jobs. But yeah, I'm just I gotta think Benefel's is gonna end up becoming the final boss of this game. And at that point, I feel like potentially Guardian notes. I feel like potentially Lumina could become her ally. Alright, well, I guess I'll talk to Adonis now and try and do this trial.
You ready to see if you've got what it takes to join Monoculus? Oh, made your decision, have you? Then let me explain what you'll have to do. There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been causing us nothing but grief out here, to say the least. Make it stop. That's your test. Off you go.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want a bandit or a holy woman?
Oh, fine. Make me explain it all. Look, that thing's not exactly natural. People call it God's wrath. It's magic or a curse or something. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it, including making it go away.
If you know that, why haven't you taken care of it, instead of asking a stranger?
What, you think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy talk. Now go and give it your all. Best of luck. Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it. And that's the last freebie you'll get from me.
So if you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key, and somehow use that monument to stop God's wrath.
Hearing what Adonis had to say about it didn't sound like anything a normal person could do.
You're right, it's not a very fair trial. But then again, you are the savior. Doing what regular people can't comes with the job, right?
Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it. And that... Beat the monster...
So is this place that has two different main quests? Oh no, never mind. No, I was looking at that wrong. Never mind, scratch that. So this is something that counts as both a side quest and a main quest. So basically when I complete this part of the main quest, that's kind of like a freebie soul I get. I guess I'll save Adonis' soul. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. I'm gonna end this one here, and until next time.